Hello, you two people out there. What's going on? Woohoo! All right. This next phase is going to bewilder you. But what is the best way to heal from a situation? It can be different for different people. But what I would suggest is the best way that you know how. If you have kids, it might be a little bit hard to do, but somehow or another, you need to find yourself alone somewhere. Go to a park. Go to a place like my bench and let yourself go. I mean, take your shoes off. Walk around. Walk in the grass. Walk on the rocks. I mean, don't walk through glass or anything like that and hurt yourself, but take your shoes off and walk around. Give a couple of trees a hug. Get into nature. Look for animals that you may not see otherwise. Do whatever it is that you can do. And then, without other people hearing you, start talking and asking questions to whoever it is you pray to. Hopefully, most of you don't pray to Satan, Lucifer, whatever. Hopefully you don't, but if you do, so be it. I mean, I can't do nothing about that. But anyways, pray to whoever it is that you pray to, and ask them. Ask them questions that you have, anything that you can say. And build a friendship with whoever you're praying to. Build a trust, a love between you and your God, whoever that may be. Your God. That's why I say your God. Because, different people have different gods. Some people are really, they're looking for fire and brimstone, for real, because they worship money and things like that. But, I'm not going to get off of the subject, but find your commonness ground with whoever you pray to. And ask them many questions that you might have. Build a relationship between you and your God. And, you're going to start hearing your God talk back to you. And they might say certain things, certain things that you need to work on. And when they give you advice, take it and do it. Because they're going to give you advice. They're going to tell you this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Because everybody's healing's going to be different. Not everybody can do the same thing. I know there's a lot of people out here in the world that'll tell you this is the best way and that's the best way and this is how you can do this and that's how you can do this. But different people are different. We all have different situations. Some of us work in places that we're unable to get a free moment alone. Some of us are home all day long, but we're watching kids or we're doing this and we're doing that. And we just don't have the time to do certain things. So it's better that whoever you're believing in, whoever you pray to or whatever, develop a openness, a trust between you and that God of yours. And start finding out what it is that God wants you to do in your life. What they suggest of you. And you can ask them all these questions. You can ask them anything. You can truly ask them anything. But, find out what it is that they want you to do, first and foremost. And work at achieving that, It's not going to hurt you any. It's only there designed to help you. So after you found out all this stuff, then start practicing it. Practice what you preach. Whatever you talk to with people about, whatever you claim that you know or whatever, start doing it. Don't just say, oh, I'm this and I'm that and hoorah, and next thing you know, nothing. Excuse me. I'm wearing a mask. I found out there is 32 people in this building that have COVID. And right now, the state of Georgia is number 3 in the United States for monkeypox. So I'm like, I know these masks don't hardly do much of anything for anybody, but I just don't know. If it's going to help me to some little degree or whatever, okay, so be it. That's what I'm going to do. But, there's a lot going on out here, and I'm not looking to catch COVID every 5 days or something like this, or monkeypox. That monkeypox, as far as I know, nobody has died from it here, but it looks terrible. I'm not going to lie, all them white bumps on you like that, it's ugly. It's really ugly. And, it's worse than any chicken pox you could ever get. Hey, give me chicken pox, 1 million of them. Compared to those monkeypox, oh my goodness gracious alive. But anyways, that's why I continue to wear a mask outside and inside. It's just like floating all around. We've gotten, 5 different strands of COVID now, and the monkeypox is climbing on the windows. We have more. Like I said, we're 3rd in the nation for monkeypox. It's just incredible out here, and I guess a lot of people cough on each other and everything else. They say monkeypox, you can contact it through skin and that, so by touching each other or whatever, I guess that's how you get monkeypox. But, it's just a really bad thing out here, and I'm just not looking forward to getting any of this stuff. The Bible does say it. Check it out, Matthew 24. It talks about pestilences, and as far as what Jesus Christ was saying, if you know him as Jesus Christ, he said that everything's going to come down to like a woman having a baby. All right, so you get a couple of things here and there. Let's just go back to the late 70s when AIDS came out, right? Oh, beware of HIV. But in the 70s, the late 70s, I can remember back during that time, and they actually had a word out there that homosexual people needed to be very careful of this, because that's what it was showing up in. So then next thing we know, it turns over to like the early 80s, and everybody needs to watch out for it, and it's skyrocketing, and people are dying all over the place from it. So, these scientists go to work day in and day out, and finally they come up with this medicine by the early 90s that you can take and kind of like break free from it. You have to take it at certain times of the day, and you have to be careful with this and that. You could have sex certain times with your partner and not give it to them. I mean, it's just a real confusing type of thing. But anyways, and that's what my brother died from not too long ago, what I had talked to you all about. But it was just a mess everywhere. We lost actors and actresses and everything else from all of this. And, Magic Johnson from the Lakers came out and said he had HIV, and he's still living. He's still with Cookie, his wife, and everything's cool as far as I know. I mean, I haven't heard anything today about him, and I don't look for it. He's got a lot of money still, and he still buys his medicine. From what I understand, it's pretty expensive. But anyways, that kind of stuff goes on, But yeah, to get back with what I'm saying, it just you just have to be very careful, and that's all I can say, Anyways, I want you to know that I love you. I love yourself. Love God, and by all means love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.